Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tasha's Take, the fashion of the Bachelorette. This is actually my first Michelle season video, so I'm very sorry for the delay. The vlog posts have been up for a while, but haven't had time to get around to record a video.
Where you been, Tasha?
Busy. But, all right, I'm here with Dave Neal.
Hey, folks.
Welcome, Dave.
Good to have you back here in the studio.
And let's get right into some of these outfits from episode 1 through 3.
Okay, so these are outfits you've compiled and created alternative, similar looks with links. So someone just messaged last night saying that they shopped Nordstrom Rack on your site and bought a bunch of things. So,
oh, how exciting.
The folks are listening to you, honey.
Yeah, thank you so much for shopping my links. That's I really appreciate it.
Do you have a dupe for this bamboo ladder, or is that the standard?
I do not. I think Becca Kufrin and Thomas probably have a dupe for this ladder, don't they? Anyway, yeah, so these, I linked some of the promo photos as well, just a couple of them. I thought that some of these dresses that she's worn are just like so beautiful, so I wanted to give us some options. I really liked this promo photo with like that deep, it's almost like a green gold. It's just like a really beautiful color. And I love the sort of starburst effect, all of this like draping and gathering and pleating across her body. I just think it really accentuates the curve. So I linked a few styles that have a similar effect. They are in different colors. This is a very specific color, hard to find. But we have an olive green version. We have a pink version, we have an orange, we have a champagne and a white, and you're really just looking for like that asymmetric one shoulder with some gathered details to cinch in the waist.
Would you call this an earth tone?
Yeah.
So is it just there so it blends in, very neutral, and then her eyes and face pop? Is that the idea here?
With the earth tone?
Yeah.
I mean, it goes beautiful with her skin tone. I don't think that like the idea is blending in. But it's just, it looks like a really nice fabric. It's got a nice sheen, the high slit showing off a little leg. Really like it. Do
you think she's easier to dress than Katie? You know, being taller or like just a different style as far as like if you had to like pick clothes out for her? I think
that Carrie, the stylist for the show, probably doesn't have any trouble dressing anybody.
Okay.
So another promo pic, she wore this leather mini dress. So cute. Now, this color of brown leather is really in style right now. It has sort of, fashion is cyclical. So something is popular and then it gets less popular and then it gets popular again and kind of goes away. But we've been seeing this year, and I would say starting last year, a lot more of these like deep, rich colors of leather, not just black. I think for a while, like the only leather that people were wearing was black leather. But right now we're getting like deep wine colors, like tan, like a rich sort of like mahogany, or like, what would you call this? Like a nice deep chocolate brown. We're seeing a lot of tans and browns and wine colors in leather, really popular. Same with suede. I actually have a brown suede jacket that I got this year.
You sure do.
Very on trend. I wore it to all of the wedding events about a month ago, and I got a lot of compliments on my brown jacket. I felt really cute. That's not true. Now it smells like a campfire because I was sitting in front of the fire pit wearing that jacket.
So she goes from brown to black right here. And
not saying that black is not popular anymore. People are still wearing black leather. Black leather is super easy. It's very easy to dress up. Black is honestly like the most popular color in fashion always. It's just so versatile. You can dress it up, dress it down. Black is it's fashion's favorite color.
I mentioned this when we spotted Claire Crowley on a date and she was in a black leather jacket, that's a first date jacket. And all the comments were like, Dave, I never thought about it like that. You used to wear your black leather jacket when we were dating.
I'm telling you, it dresses up any outfit. If you have on jeans and just like a regular shirt, a regular sweater, you throw on a little black jacket, a little booty, a little jewelry, like you're ready for date night.
And I think this was at a brunch. This was a pre-show brunch. So obviously this is a wardrobe piece you could keep for a long time.
Well, it may be, the blazer mini dress is a trendy item. So I don't know how long lasting necessarily a blazer mini dress is going. I mean, leather is one of those things that's classic. You keep it in your closet, you take good care of it, and like I said, fashion is cyclical. It does always come back, but particularly like a blazer mini is very trendy right now. So who knows how long it'll be around, but leather is just, it's always a go-to. Or PU.
Leather says a lot though, because it can be like sort of bad boy, bad girl vibes, like black leather jacket, but it can also be sort
like
of
motorcycle,
kind of bondagey. This is kind of bondagey what she's doing. I mean, if you put a whip in her hand, this tells a whole different story. Is my point. She's ready to like pin these guys down and tell them
I don't know about that.
All right, so we go. All right, let's go full left turn.
And then
here.
this got posted all over Instagram this week. I hadn't seen this photo previously. I don't know why they're just launching this photo now. This is a gorgeous photo.
They lost the memory card. They found it. They're like, oh, here it is. Oh yeah, whoops, we got it in the storage.
But this is a Randy Rom gown. He provides a lot of gowns for a lot of bachelorettes. Like, he must be one of their favorite designers that they partner with. But look at this thing. Oh, the train, the heavy. This is probably like a satin crepe. I don't know.
What do you wear it to?
A ball?
I feel like a big charity gala or something.
Yeah. There are definitely situations where you could wear that. But we scroll back up so I can just talk about some of these dresses that I linked. So
here, if you need the pointer, Tasha, I've got the Harry Potter wand.
Thank you.
Harry Potter universe. And you can use the pointer there.
So only one of these is like a full length in the second row there. I'm going to take out an eye. Only in the second row is that a totally full length where you're going to have like a little bit of, it's mermaid cut, and you're going to have a little drape on the ground. The other ones are a little shorter length, but what I was really looking for is something, like you said, where do you wear this? It's a ball gown. Like, not a lot of us regular folks are going to have places to wear.
You wear this if you're
similar.
dating a guy and you know his ex will be there. That's when you wear it. You're like, yeah, what up
just
now?
Just a casual dinner.
Yeah.
But, the dress that she's wearing, it is strapless. It has a lot of detail. Can you zoom out to her photo, please? It has a lot of detail going on in the front, with this like drape and pleating sash. It looks like maybe there's some like a little bow detail or something underneath her hair right there. So there's a lot going on here. But if we're just looking at the overall cut of her dress, it's strapless. It's got some crossbody, like pleating and draping details. It's got a lot of fullness. And so, having something with a little more fullness at the hem is going to give you that same vibe. So I linked some things that are still obviously dressy. You still have to have an event to wear any of these dresses.
Which is your favorite
but not a
here?
Full-fledged ball gown. I actually really love the cheapest version. How did you know? Yes.
You love I know you, Tasha. You love this like loose shoulder thing happening.
I like a little sleeve. True,
it's sort
you're
of like
true.
I
wear tank tops every day, but I like having like that little bit of extra cap, that little flutter on the sleeve.
If you find a dress with a little poof, Tasha loves a little.
I just think this is like super, and it's the cheapest version. Which hello, you never see me pick the most affordable version of the things that I link. And I like the one that's right below it too. I like the flutter of the If you scroll up a little bit, they'll be able to see the hem. But I like that little flutter detail. It's a little mermaidy at the hem, but it's got a lot of volume there. But I think those are both like very understated, elegant.
Well, which one do you think I would like
dresses
for you? Pick one. Which one would I choose? I already know. I'm looking at it right now.
I think the middle bottom row.
Yeah, and I had my pointer on it.
No, you didn't. You had your pointer on the most expensive one.
I like this. I like you show off the hips.
I know. It's just very body hugging.
Yeah, I like a good body hug. What can I say? All right, you want to move on?
Yeah. Okay. So let's dive into episode 1. Boy, I'm gonna have to speed up.
And just to ask, did you clarify we're doing 1, 2, and 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry guys. Well, sorry to myself, really, because I should have been more on top of this. Time-wise, manage my time better, get these dupes out quicker, get these videos out quicker. But
Don't stress,
it's going to be a little tough for me to do one video for every episode this season. So we're going to do episodes 1, 2, and 3, which are the dupes that I have finished right now. And then I'll do a new video maybe for episodes 4 and 5 here in the next couple days.
And I also want to promote on your behalf that you've got a gift guide and other content happening on the channel here. So now is the perfect time for people, if you don't know what you want to get your man or woman in life, there's a gift guide. Tasha will be sharing that. Follow her on Instagram.
Yes, it is not published yet, but I'll let you know when it is ready. Should be ready by the end of this week.
And did you use any of my suggestions?
Maybe.
Manscaper, clean up the balls, boys.
didn't link
Movember.
that.
All right, so let's get into this. Episode 1.
Alrighty, episode 1. So another Randy Rom Gown. He's awesome. Now I don't know exactly what this made it out of because I'm not there, but it looks like chain link. It looks like it's metal. It might be like just embellished, but to me, the way it's draping, it looks very heavy. Heavy equals expensive. Embellished or chain link, really beautiful. Love the gold tones. We see her in a lot of gold tones, which is great. I mean, it looks gorgeous with her skin.
Don't wear this to the airport though. You probably don't
set off the metal detectors.
Or the dentist. You get x-rays done.
But
this
yeah,
is like a New Year's Eve. This is like a good New Year's Eve champagne dress, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of,
wait, can you go back to her picture just really quick? I wanted to talk about the things that I'm looking for when I'm trying to find a dupe for an outfit. A lot of these things, this is a couture gown. This is very high end. It's hard to find exact duplicates of some of these like crazy gowns that you can buy at a place like Nordstrom or Bloomingdale's or wherever. So here's how you're going to look for something that gives you similar vibes. If you scroll back up to the top, I'll just start from the top and work my way down. It's a high neck.
Okay.
It's a
Cleopatra,
halter-shaped armhole, which just means that it's cut in a little more. It's got cutout details at the chest and at the side. And then the hem is like it's body hugging. So we could say like body contour, mermaid hem, or like flare hem, or trumpet hem, or straight gown.
What's trumpet hem?
Same as flare. It's like a
so it's just like a bell. It's like a bell at the bottom. Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
So when I'm looking for gowns and trying to find things that are similar, I'm looking for something that has a high neck, maybe has a halter armhole. Like we're looking for something that gives the same vibes. Now, also taking into account that it's like embellished chain link, so we're going to look for something that's embellished or sequined and following the same sort of like color tone.
I like them. You did a good job here.
I feel like I did an okay job following just like the general shape of the hem, the general shape of the dress. This first one I linked, has a little higher neck. These first two are not, the second one is a strapless, but they're not very cleavagey.
What do you wear under this? Because it looks see-through. Do you wear just a...
maybe it's the kind of thing you wear as like a beach cover up, or it's something, if you're a very bold girl and this is a club dress, you wear it like with the intention of your undergarments showing.
Be bold. Let those
like
undergarments. You sound like a grandma. Your undergarments are showing.
A bodysuit or something like that.
All right, here. My favorite is this one, just off first looks here. That looks this like disco ball.
The expensive one?
Yeah, I got expensive taste.
You want to know my favorite one?
Let me guess. Your favorite, oh boy. I'd say this top right.
Nope. Center bottom.
Center bottom. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. Yeah,
I
that makes
love
sense.
that one.
Yeah.
I think it's so just, again, I like very simple, clean cut, not
expensive.
Too tight, not too curvy. Yeah.
Very nice. Should we move on?
Yeah, let's do it.
All
right. So we have Tayshia and Caitlyn's dresses. I actually just added these in last night. I hadn't originally linked their dresses for the rose ceremony, but I love Tayshia's. Tayshia's dress, actually, I didn't link it, but I think you can still buy it on the Abyss by Abby's site, and it wasn't crazy expensive. I was very surprised. I think it was under $400, which obviously is very expensive, and you would have to have a special event to wear it. But a lot of these dresses that they wear are, over $1,000. They're very expensive, and this dress, being so beautiful, was not that expensive. I was really surprised.
It'll be interesting for another video is to track their wardrobe changes over the years, because clearly they've glammed themselves up from their days as the lead, and also even from Katie Thurston's season. They've kind of probably grown into the part here.
I don't know, maybe.
So what do you think about these
So
dupes?
I linked Caitlyn and Tayshia's looks by the same photo. So for Tayshia's, hers is a long sleeve, high neck, little turtleneck or mock neck, cutout detail at the belly, and it's an asymmetrical hem. You have a little bit of a high-low happening there. It's a mini skirt on the left side. It's a maxi on the right side. We've got the slit showing off the legs. So I was really just looking for following that general shape. And then obviously hers is black sequins. We're not going to find something, that looks exactly like this because this is a very special dress. But if you want to scroll over to my pics, I found a few things, and affordable too. No, you're going in the wrong way. Thank you. Just these top 6. We have a 1 shoulder number that's black sequin with a cutout. We do have, 2 long sleeve cutout with the ruching details. It's not a sequin, but it's a shiny fabric. And then we have a 2-piece set. That's the long sleeve, deep V. So being 2 pieces, you're going to get a little skin showing at the midriff. So it gives you the illusion of cutout. And then below that, I linked a few other dresses from Revolve that are sequin. And then that very last one there, that 348 Stardust maxi dress, I thought it was so pretty. It's Dundas. Dundas is the newest line at Revolve. It's a new designer collaborator. And I just thought that was a really beautiful dress. And because the maxi of that dress is sheer, I felt like it gives you the same vibe of Tayshia's ASM mini maxi.
Yeah, they're great. Good options here. I like them all. I like this one, this like sort of business Hunger Games hostess kind of vibe. Totally
that could
fun.
be a Hunger Games.
Yeah, I love the 2-piece too. I think that's fun. I mean,
that one is actually, that one you were just pointing at, that center one is a single. Is one piece with just a cutout. Yeah. And then the one on the end there is the 2-piece.
Yeah, these mini dresses with the long sleeves seem to be popular. It's like
they
Steve
are popular
Jobs.
Right now. As shoulder pads got a little more popular, as puff sleeves got a little more popular, you are seeing a lot of long sleeve mini dresses. It's perfect for this season, for fall and winter season, because you want to sit, like, if you're going to be showing off all that leg on a cold winter's night, maybe you can keep your arms warm.
Boy, I really got a touch of what's hip in the fashion world these days, Tasha.
I must be rubbing off on you.
You sure are. All right. Now what, these 6?
All right. So let's talk quickly about Caitlyn's dress. Now, it's so funny, actually. So I linked this original dress. It's around $1,300, I think. They shot it on a designer website. I believe, if you just scroll down, let me see. I think it was on Farfetch. I didn't say what the shop was. Well, it doesn't matter. But whatever the expensive designer site that linked it, the model was wearing this dress wrong. So it's hard to tell, right? Am I looking at the right? Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
It's like a dot crepe. So it has a ruffle cutout on the sleeve, but it is a sleeve. But the model on the site is wearing her arm through the ruffle. I don't know how they let that fly. Anyway, but nice dress. But again, we're going to be looking for an asymmetrical 1 shoulder, 1 sleeve, maybe some ruffle detail. And it's hard to see because it's black in the photo, but it has the same sort of ruching detail as the very first dress we talked about with Michelle. So here we go, some 1 sleeve, some 1 shoulder options, mini with some draping, with a little asymmetry. I thought I did a good job. I didn't find anything with a lot of ruffle. That Una dress on the end, I'm trying to point on the first row, has a little bit of sleeve happening there. And then the dress directly below it has ruffle on the skirt.
Oh, I like the ruffled skirt. That's a good look. You can't go wrong with black. They all look great.
Yeah. These are all super easy, simple cocktail dresses. I mean, they're really good for any type of event.
So we're looking at 1-piece red bathing suits.
Yep. Pretty simple. 1-piece bathing suit, red. It's got a skinny little strap, almost halter style here. It cuts in pretty close. It's got cutout details. It's got the strap detail at the front. So we're really just looking for a 1-piece with cutouts, with strappy detailing, and I linked some options there. We don't really have to talk too much about them. They're nothing crazy special.
We have some Fab Fit Fun episode too. We know, obviously, Michelle, D1 basketball superstar, knows how to stay fit out there. What do we got?
So this is a color block. If you were going to describe this style in fashion terms, you would call this a color blocked athletic set. It's from Beach Riot. I've linked the actual top and legging. They're $100 for the top, $128 for the leggings.
That'll break a sweat in my book. Hey, folks.
I mean, it's expensive, but it's not the craziest expensive. A lot of these brands, Aloe, whatever they run a little on the expensive side, but I did find some fairly cheaper options. But what you're going to be searching for is color block, let's see if you just zoom out real quick for me. I linked the top and bottom for these 3 sets. There are definitely other options out there. When I was searching, I found a few other options, but they weren't like black and white. So I ended up not linking them. But matching sets on athletic wear is really on trend right now. So if you see a set you like, just go for it.
Yeah, can't go wrong. I mean, you know, in this asymmetrical Sorrento looks very nice. That's fun. You know, add a little glam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily how practical like an asymmetrical neck is for like working out. I think it's a little more like fun and fashion, but
yeah, you gotta look good out there. You're taking the kids to soccer, show it off. All right, here we are, a little kind of teacher energy, like safari short look.
So she's got a blouse here it's like a traditional shirt blouse, but it has a twist front detail. And this is popular right now. There's lots of people making stuff like this. L'Academy, I think, is like a brand that off the top of my head, I was like, oh, L'Acad definitely makes something like this. You could shop for something like this on Revolve, but you're just looking for like a shirt, right? You're just looking for like a traditional shirt blouse. It's got the collar, it's got the twist front. So I linked some similar things, and you know, this one I did a couple weeks ago. So it might be the kind of thing where you can actually like check back on Revolve's website and look for L'Acad. Sometimes these things sell out and then they repeat them and they come back for sale. But this is what I could find that was available currently. And then she's got on the pleated khaki shorts. Can you go back to her shorts? So cuffed hem, 2 pleats on each side.
Big cuff.
Yeah.
Big cuff energy there.
And pleated shorts and pants, again, very trendy right now. This is on trend. Like, I think probably...
High-waisted too, right?
Yes, and high-waisted as well. Like, the last time I think that pleated pants were really popular was like the 90s. Yeah. But right now they're very popular, very fashion. So you can easily find pleated shorts and pants like this.
Big archaeologist energy right there.
I think this is such a cute outfit.
Very cute. Mm-hmm. Casual, cute, fun. And then she hits us with the formal attire, giving
up those roses. I love this dress.
Fuchsia maybe, right?
And last time I checked, this dress was still in stock in some places. It was on Revolve's site. It's on a few sites.
A goddess gown, $700.
$700, yeah. But if we're going to be searching for dupes for this one, we're going to be looking for like a full-length gown, lots of volume at the hem, because even though this looks very columny, like very straight, this is a super heavy drapey fabric. And so you're getting a lot of those pleats and folds, even though it's very like column shaped.
Fun though,
deep
legally.
V, high points on the bust here. And this is actually, I think the waist tie is like a wrap waist tie as well.
What does high points mean?
High points. So if you have, let's say like a spaghetti strap tank top or bathing suit or even your bra, the points would be like where the straps connect to like the bust material. So the fact that
down
this
here?
No, up. Wait, let me get my pointer. Can you scoot her over to me so I can point?
I can't go that far. Oh yeah, I can try.
So where the top of the fabric at the bust would meet the strap, that would be your high point bust.
All
right?
Cool.
So
the more you know.
So the fact that this goes all the way up to the top, you can see here this very first dress I linked the 98 Arena maxi dress. The very first one. Can you scroll? Can you help me out here? Boop, boop. Keep going. Yes, that one. You can see that the straps connect at a very high point up at the collarbone. So that's what I'm talking about.
Got you. Good to know. All right. So you got those? Oh, hold on. Graphic problem there. Next one.
Yeah, let's keep on going. Again, we have Caitlyn and Tayshia's outfits. Caitlyn's mini dress.
Not a fan.
Now, okay, this brand, Retrofet. This brand, they've worn a lot. They actually wore both. I want to say that both Caitlyn and Tayshia wore Retrofet dresses, or maybe it was just Caitlyn last year. But I want to say I linked in Katie's season at least 2 Retrofet dresses, and here she is in another one. This dress, now it's hard to tell in this photo, but this dress, it's actually got an ombre effect. So up here at the neck, like to the bust, is like a lighter color sequin than the bottom. So it's like it's a deeper purpley pinky sequin at the bottom and a lighter pinky sequin at the top. And it is a longer sleeve dress. She's just got them scrunched there.
Okay.
And then to talk about Tayshia's outfit, it's got a ton of volume in the sleeves. Deep V, it's got a lot. This might be like a pleated fabric, like with little micro pleats in it. So it looks like it's making that like really tight, like sort of ruched effect across the mini part of the skirt, the mini skirt portion of the dress. And then you can see the pleats expanding over her bust and on the sleeve. But we're just looking for like a background floral print, long sleeve sort of option here. Because obviously this one's very unique. You're not going to see a ton of dupes for this style. But if we look for a lot of volume in the sleeves, some deep V, background print, we can find something.
Yeah, it looks like they ripped off the slip cover on her aunt's love seat here. That's what that looks like.
You're insulting the designer.
No, it looks great. It's just...
All right. So for Kaitlyn's look, I was going for a long sleeve sequin, basically, in like pinkies or champagnes, or I did find that deep fuchsia version too.
That's fun.
And some of these options are really affordable, but
so that bell look or whatever. Trumpet?
I would call that like a shift dress. But yeah, that's going to be like a little bit of a bigger body, straighter, more oversized. But that's very similar. That one you were just pointing at first. Yep. Right there. That is very similar to what she's got on as far as like overall body shape goes.
It's fun. Wear that to karaoke night. Absolutely. Do you want to move on?
Yeah. So let's talk about, can I just quickly talk about Tayshia's?
Yeah.
Like I said, I didn't find anything exact because her dress that she has on is very unique, but black ground floral prints with a puffy, sort of wide sleeve. I think my favorite one of all the ones that I found, if you scroll up a tiny bit, down, sorry. Yes. Is the this dress in the center here on the bottom row. Yeah, I love that. It's like a velour. It looks really beautiful.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, and her dress she's wearing obviously is like a micro pleat fabric. It's not velour, but I just thought that one was really lovely. Again, matching workout set. She looks great in this hot pink. The brand that she's wearing is Beyond Yoga. And when I linked these, I think it was limited like sizes still available. I think it's mostly sold out in this colorway. But if you scroll down, just so I can see the prices, $47 bra and $62 short.
There you go.
So it was on sale because I think there's limited sizes left in this color. Who knows if they're still available anymore, but that's a pretty good deal for Beyond Yoga. Beyond Yoga is a really good brand. Sure. I have one of their sets in like an orange space dye. The fabric is really nice. The fit is really nice. So I do like this original, and it's not a bad price to buy the exact one that she's wearing. Absolutely.
It looks very comfy too. All right. Blue. She's just every color under the rainbow.
I know. This dress, I was sure that I would find more options of this. I think the one that she's wearing was available on Revolve. Oh yeah, it's NDB. So it's a Revolve brand. $208 for the original one. And then I linked some others just, as close as I could find. I think probably the best match for what she's wearing is this one right on the end. Yeah, this one,
you
78.
Like that one with the sleeves.
I think it's so cute. I think it's just real. I think it's really cute. I think the fabric is really nice. But any of these options are going to be nice options.
Yeah, they're good. Good find there.
Thank
all right,
you.
so here she is with Villain Jamie. Wearing all white in a two-piece. You do the describing.
Yeah, it's just a two-piece knit set. It's really cute. What I love about the original that she's wearing is there's a ton of texture. Now, I searched on the designer's site and I couldn't find this still available anywhere. So I don't know if it's, from an older season, but it's really lovely. But we would just call that like a tube skirt, but you can see all the texture there. Now, when I was looking for options for us, dupe options, I didn't find anything with all that texture.
That linen color.
But you're going to get the same idea if you just looked for a ribbed set. A rib is going to give you like some of that texture. It's going to expand, so it's going to be body hugging in the same way that the one that she's wearing is. So if you look for like a ribbed sweater set, you'll find something similar, and that's what I've linked here.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so here she is, elegant dress here. Oh, you found some really
You know
similar.
what? Actually, I got a Google alert that this dress was on sale somewhere.
$885.
And I didn't hunt it down to see. It was like new lower price on the Say draped satin. I didn't click on it because I was, at work or doing something else. But I did get a Google alert about this dress.
Only $820.
So maybe I can search around and
All right, let's
see
fly
if it's on
through
sale
some
somewhere.
of these because I don't want you to be late for work.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going to be a really long video. Am I going to have to? Oh, okay,
No,
we're close.
Yeah, we're going to.
All right. So hers is more of like a cranberry color. Like it's like a pinky red. And when I was looking for options, finding like a color that was like that pinky red, like a deep pink was a little challenging. I found like a little more orangey cranberry colors. But anyway, lots of beautiful options here. Hers is like a cross at like a surplice at the bodice. It doesn't have a ton of like pleating and draping doing that starburst effect, but it has some subtle pleating and draping doing that starburst effect. Super skin thin straps. And if you zoom out, I think it's like a midi length.
So
Can you zoom up a little bit?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like a midi length. So yeah, I found some options ranging from that's very similar. It's not exactly the same, but it has the same neckline shape, even though it's not a surplice bodice there. And with the overlap, the surplice of the skirt, you are getting that same draping effect. It has the skinny little strap details, and it's in satin, and it's $46. I mean, that's a great deal.
Lingerie though. Very similar to like a lace.
I mean, this is a cocktail dress. This is something that you're going to wear for like a nice evening out with your girls.
Single ladies.
You could wear to a holiday party. But we found a lot of options ranging from mini length to maxi length that I felt said the same thing.
This is a good holiday party
Very
here.
Very similar.
It's like not as scandalous as this top left one here, but still shows off some legs and arms. Oh, all these too, huh?
So we've got some options.
Oh, this one's fun. This is kind of like a velvety kind of look.
Yeah, I think it is a stretch velvet. Yeah.
Ooh, a stretched velvet. That's one way to enjoy the holidays. Let's dive into episode 3.
All right, episode 3. Let's work through it.
Some style happening.
So cute, this little jumpsuit. I love it. It's very utilitarian. It's got the pockets. It's got the elastic belt. It's got the collar. It's got the sleeves. Very, very cute. Little tab on the fly there, button tab. I linked some similar play suits. I felt like there were lots of options, but lots of them were sold out. So this is what we're left with that was in stock when I wrote this post. But you can find jumpsuits like this kind of all over. If you search for romper, and then you search for like a khaki romper, you're going to find a lot of similar styles. Now, I linked her boots. The exact ones that she's wearing, 428. Yeah, Paige, with the belt buckle.
They look great. That belt buckle looks fun though.
Yeah, it's really
try
cute.
taking those off when you're trying to make love. It's like, leave the shoe on.
It probably has a zip or
so.
something. I mean, who knows? But
you got some Hot Topic style
I thought those
shoes.
ones were so cute. They're very trendy right now. Like this funky shape is very trendy.
I mean, how do you even lift them? I mean, good workout.
But I also linked some more classic. That one has a buckle. That was the only one I found. This All Saints one that had a buckle.
That's a fun one.
But yeah, it was some
like Doc Martin.
Sensible,
it is Doc Martin.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
This is a Doc Martin with a faux fur on the inside.
Fur lined, yeah.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, all right, so she's got the clear. So she starts casual. She's cute. She works her way up to elegant at the, the evening part.
So we got, again, a twist front wrap tie top. I would call this like a blouse. So we're searching for like a white ground printed floral twist wrap front. Any of those versions of words would help you search for the right top. And we're looking for something with sleeves. Hers is just above the elbow. It has a little bit of puff shape. So I linked a lot of things that were similar, gave you the same vibe. And that's it.
So here's another
romper. This one is going to be like a stretch twill sort of denim-y fabric, I think.
I actually don't like this outfit of hers. I like all the dupes. The belt, the black belt. I don't know. I mean,
it's a little different. It's probably not my favorite thing she's ever worn either, but I think it's cute. It's got a longer length sleeve. It's got the collar, and it's got the button little details, sort of like an overall on the pocket there. I linked some similar white short rompers. Some that are belted, some that don't have a belt, some that are a little more like a little less utilitarian, and some that are a little more like traditional or utilitarian. But there's some options there. We don't have to spend too long talking about it.
We wouldn't wear this if we went to La Pergoletta for Italian.
I would end up with marinara sauce all over this outfit.
Don't get lobsters either when you're eating this. This is a dry sandwich outfit.
Another gold dress. I love this dress so much. Again, with an ombre effect. So it has like the more silvery, heavy beading at the top that transitions into the gold, what I think are more sequin embellishments at the bottom. So we go from beading to sequin, from silver to gold.
Wow.
It's got the high neck. It's got the halter shaped armhole.
Is it custom?
That little like racer front armhole. Which she looks really great in. I can see why they put her in a lot of that armhole shape. She just has beautiful shoulders.
Showing off the deltoids, the clavicle.
Yeah. She looks really beautiful in this cut. I love the high neck. I love the high slit. And again, we're just looking for kind of, can you zoom out, please? A column-y shape. It hangs pretty straight.
There's a lot of people in this, not to shame people, everyone's got different body sizes, but a lot of people, when you get that cut, it's a lot of there's a lot of body that's existing up here,
Yeah, she's very in shape. She doesn't have any of this like little extra budge that some of us have here.
Respectfully, it's all the budge. We love the budge, but everyone's got a different look that accentuates their features here. So, of course,
So I linked some similar styles. I was really looking for something that is metallic in a gold or champagne color, something that's a little straight. I think I found some good options. My favorites are probably, and before I get in, my favorite is probably that center bottom one right there. Yeah, I think that one's really pretty. It comes close. It doesn't have the same neckline, but I feel like overall it tells us the same story. But just right next to it on this, we have an ombre sequin. It's not the same color scheme, but it is what's going on here?
A lot of buttons.
No, not that way. The other way. An ombre effect going from the white to the purple. Well, hers has an ombre effect. I mean, it's different, but it's also an ombre. So just the fact that I found another ombre I thought was really nice.
Yeah, I like the subtle ombre. I like a good subtle ombre.
But yeah, just having like the high slit on the thigh on your princess point, I think that's really lovely. So some good options there.
Knocks it out. We have Tayshia here in a black number.
Yeah, this one was tough. So this dress, I linked where it used to be available. It's sold out literally everywhere. Every store that carried this dress is sold out of it. But it's a strapless mini with a train or like a bustle. When I was originally searching for this, I was like, is that a bustle on that mini dress? But it's called like the train dress or whatever.
Right, 5 à 7, which means 5 to 7. So you have to wear this only from 5 to 7 p.m. This is at a work. Somebody buy me a drink dress, and then she's got this sort of serpent snake.
Yeah, I didn't even look closely at those shoes.
Is that what that is? It looks like that.
It does look like a little snake.
All right, who's gonna get bitten?
I'll have to see if I can find where those shoes came from.
So here's some.
Anyway, so I had a really hard time finding dupes for this dress because obviously, again, very unique, very special, one of a kind dress, which explains why it's sold out everywhere. But to kind of emulate that high-low asymmetric, we've got like a mini with a long drape. We've got a maxi, but if you zoom in on that center one, so I can show people what I'm talking about, you can just faintly see right where her knees would be. There's a seam. Yeah. So there's a seam. Oh, yeah, you can see your little pointer on the screen.
It almost looks like those shorts that you zip up and turn into pants.
So that gives you visually a cut-off point of where like the end of the mini dress would be and where the beginning of the maxi dress would start. And I felt like the neckline, because it's straight across at her neckline, visually looks similar to Tayshia's gown. And then again, this very last one here is another mini, but that has that like that long sort of belty hanging detail. So I felt like those were good dupes. And now if you scroll down, I did find one.
This white one?
Yes,
Boy,
it's
adjust your
exactly the
screens.
same. It is a white strapless mini dress with a big old train bustle bow.
That's a Vegas
going
wedding
on at the
dress,
back.
right?
So, or like bachelorette party. Like if you're a bride
Yeah.
and getting married, like this is cute, but it is in white. It's not in black, so it's very specific. But super cute and really similar to the one that Tayshia's wearing.
It's like that white robe of yours when I gave you your coffee this morning in bed and you hit the coffee with your knee and it went all over your white robe. Remind me, I got to get the
laundry
out of there. All right, so here it is. Cheers. We got a
Caitlyn's dress.
Caitlyn's got a nice dress.
Yeah, this is a very special, again, very unique. It's going to be hard to find dupes for this one. The bodice is lace. We've got the stripy little
corset
embellishment. It might be a sequin. It might be like a lurex thread. I'm not sure, at the collar and at the waist. And then it looks like the skirt of the dress might also be that same lace fabric, but fully lined, because obviously we don't want to be showing our booties all over. But it has a lot of draping detail, a lot of fullness. So for the similar stuff that I found, I was really just looking for high neck, long sleeve, and a cinched waist, because that's the vibe that this is giving me. I really like that top row center one that I found.
Wow.
It has, it's like an organza or like
jellyfish.
a meshy puff sleeve, but super cute.
Loofah.
And it has the high neck. But yeah, we have a lot of really good versions here that I think are just like more, I don't want to say every day, but like more for the real world. Like you have an event,
This
but
would
maybe
be
not
good
that kind of
if
event.
you're like traveling and you don't want to get malaria. You got these nets around your arms. All right, let's move it on. Yeah.
That center one though is
Bottom?
yeah. If you can zoom in a little bit on it, it's hard to tell there, but it has a little bit of a corset detail. From here to here, under the bust and at the waist. So it does give like a similar, where Caitlyn had that little like lurex stripe going on right at the midsection.
You'd rock this one. That's a good look for you. The nice little business dress there. All right, so we have a bathing suit. Oh, tough to see.
It's a bodysuit. Yeah, it's a very dark photo. You know, some of these are like when there's not a photo online, it's just taking a picture of your TV screen, which never really turns out well. But she's wearing a lacy little bodysuit. It's cute. I linked some similars, and she's wearing what I think is a pleather mini skirt. And so I linked some faux leather mini skirts as well.
All right, moving along.
Midi length, ribbed, button front tank dress. So we're looking for orangey tank dresses in a midi length, and found a few options.
All right. Yeah, those are good.
I didn't actually find any with a placket though, with a center front placket. None of them button up the front, but
Boy, a lot of options,
I
though.
felt like we did all right.
If anyone's ready to go shopping, all these links are active and ready to go. They can be found on Tasha's page, which is actually in the bio here, weare.travels.com, plus all the other travel blogs. I don't know if people have seen the Belize travel blog. We've got a new one coming out shortly, probably this week. So lots of content people can go check out on your page. Anything else we need to promote while we have the audience's attention here?
I don't think so.
All right, so well done, Tasha. Isn't
Thank
she
you.
in the groove?
Is that the last of episode 3?
Yeah, we go on episode
all
4
right.
right there.
So I still have to do a lot of work on episode 4, but this was episodes 1 through 3. If I missed anything, sorry. I'm doing my best over here.
There's always something. You didn't show the shoes the guy wore in the Dodge. It's like, listen, there's all 80 minutes of content here.
But I really hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was informative. If you have any questions, feel free to send them my way.
All right. Bye, everybody. Have a good one.
Bye.